Hey guys, so I feel like this is the least peppy you're ever gonna see me. So you got to come on, you got to help me get pepped back up. I am in New Jersey and coming off a really great event with Tony Robbins and UPW, and had a great morning with my friend Kim, and got to the airport and had a really good salad, met some people that were also at the event, got to chat. And then about an hour before we were supposed to board, they said, sorry, your flight is canceled. And that's the first time that's ever happened to me. So I immediately texted my friend that travels all the time and was like, okay, what do I do? And she gave me some tips, but I just want to know what your experience is. So if your flight gets canceled, what do you do? So what I did was I went to customer service. Called the customer service number, and they were like, yeah, sorry, there's no more flights. You have to go tomorrow. And I'm like, well, I really need to go tonight because I'm here and I'm ready to go home. I haven't been home in a week. And so have some tea. We'll just chat, like comment and let's chat, because I have been around like thousands of people for the last 5 days, and now I'm like, where is everybody? I'm so lonely. Sad face. Okay, so back to what I was saying. If you're here, say your name, say you're here, because I can see it when it pops up. Okay, so customer service is like, sorry, we can't get you out tonight. Here's what we could do. We can get you out tomorrow. I'm like, oh, great, tomorrow. So then I said, okay, so are you going to give me a voucher for a hotel? And they said, oh, no, we cannot do that because it was air traffic control who canceled the flight because of weather or whatever reason. That air traffic control canceled the flight. They said that they cannot give us any compensation for that because it's basically not their fault. It's air traffic control's fault. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, obviously not going to make a scene. Just going to ask a bunch of different people. And so I wanted to know if you've ever had that experience and what was your experience. Number one, so about like being compensated for inconvenience, because I feel inconvenienced. And I feel I've had to pay another night in a hotel room and miss getting home and seeing my person. And, that's not cool. But stuff happens. But it's not even raining. And I looked at the weather map, and it looked like a lot of bad weather like north of us. So I'm not sure how that really affected Memphis. Maybe my buddy Scott can hop on and tell me what the deal is. So anyway. All right, so first I want to know what you do when your flight's canceled. And second, I want to know, I forgot what I wanted to know. Let me think of what I wanted to know. I have peppermint tea. It's really nice. I like that, Chris. Obviously I don't want to go on a flight if it's unsafe. That's fine. I just think that it's interesting. Like, there's hundreds of us who were just like, well, what do you want us to do? They're like, go find a hotel. And luckily there was a shuttle. Like, I called the hotel and I was like, do you have a shuttle? Can you come get me? Do you have a room? And they were like, yeah, just go to this area. We have a shuttle every 30 minutes. Get on it. Come over. So it was really not that big of a deal. But I'm like all alone. So I have to have y'all keep me company. Shar's typing, never book summer evening flights out of New York. Now I know. I didn't want to get up. So last night I got home from the crew party at 2 o'clock in the morning. I could have gone straight to the airport to get on a direct flight at 6 a.m. this morning. I could have done that, but I thought that was probably a bad plan. So I booked the evening flight. I didn't know of this rule that everyone else knew about. So, all right, here's the other thing. So at UPW, we are all about gratitude, love, choosing an empowering state, choosing an empowering meaning, and having a cool, good, happy life because it's in our control. We could choose to get pissed off and angry about this, or we can choose to make it a good experience. And so I practiced one of the things I learned. So there is a prayer that's like Hawaiian or something. I'll post it later. I'm not sure exactly how to say the name of the prayer. But you say to yourself or to a picture or to a person, I love you, thank you. And it has healing powers. I don't know why, it just does. And so I was like, all right, I'm looking at all these people around me in line that are fussing about the situation, and one girl is crying and one girl is like yelling on the phone, and I'm like, okay, this is where I get to practice this lifestyle that I always preach about, and I just got done with this whole event about, and so I'm going to practice. And so while I was in line, I would just pick out a person that looked sad, and I would just say to myself, I would look at them and I would imagine like sending some love to them, and I would just say, I love you, thank you, like to myself. And then I would find another person. Then when I got to the desk, I did the same thing with the agent, and the whole time I felt like a normal human, and it was really cool. And I don't know if that person felt like calmer, or they felt that I was like looking at them or sending them energy. I don't know, but what if they did? Like, how cool would that be? Like, you know, when somebody's thinking about you and you call them and they're like, oh, I was just thinking about you. Like, it's energy, and we all have that. So you could do that too if you want. You just say, I love you, thank you. You can even say it to them. It's totally fine. You can even look in the mirror and say it to yourself. That's a really good start. If you think it's weird to say it to other people. So, yeah, that's all. I'm just rambling now. So if you have any travel tips, I would love to know what they are, as far as when things go wrong, things get delayed or canceled. That would be super helpful. I hope you guys are having a great day. I think it's Monday. And I'll be back to Memphis hopefully at lunch tomorrow. Oh, I know the other thing I wanted to ask. So I was curious. So by the time I got to the desk, the direct flights to Memphis had sold out, or like other people had taken those seats. And so I asked the agent, I called this evening and I said, like, can I go and get on standby? Like, what if somebody doesn't show up? And they said that I could show up at the airport and like maybe I could get on. And so I was curious if anybody has experience with that, because in the past, I've had a flight where at night they told me that it was booked and like there was no way that I could have two seats, and so I only could have one seat, and they let me on that flight. And then when I was there were like 5 open seats. So something like that's going on. I definitely want to be on a direct flight. So if you've ever had that experience, I would love to know, because I've been traveling a bunch and I'm planning to keep on traveling. And so I have to learn these secret traveler tips, right? There's got to be some more. And I also have to learn how to pack better. I put all my stuff, I just threw it in the bag. I'm like, oh, it'll be okay. And now I have to get in there and find stuff. Shar saying, never use the desk, immediately call the airline. So that's what my other friend told me too. And I called while I was in line. And the person on the phone was like, no, sorry, you can't go tonight. And I was like, well, I'm going to ask a human that I can sit and talk to. So I probably, if I had made a decision at that moment, this is a reason you should make decisions fast, I could have had a direct flight legitimately. But my friend told me like sometimes they book you on another airline. And so I didn't know if the person on the phone did that, yada, yada. So yeah, here I am. Yay. I already feel better since I'm talking to Facebook, because I love talking to y'all. So I hope that this is somewhat helpful. I'll put it together in a post. If people give me some advice, I'll put it together so that you can also have it. So where are you going next? Where are you taking an airplane to next? I would like to know. There's 3 people on. You can tell me where you're going. Well, the next flight that I am taking for sure is not until October. That's crazy. Char's going to Chicago on Sunday. Cool. Yeah, I must do something else before October. That's too far away. But I'll be going to San Diego for an event that lasts 10 days, and it's all about the first part, 5 days, all about wellness and health, and they have like a detox meal plan where you just drink juice and soup for like 3 days. I'm gonna do it. And then the rest of it's about wealth, like being smart financially and building wealth. So I'm excited. Joanna's going to Denver in August. Why are you going to Denver in August? I might be going to Denver in September with my ninjas if y'all are here, but I don't know for sure because I don't know all the details. Shar, you are not going on vacation again. We are going to start Skype personal training. I'm just saying. It's gonna be amazing. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna go. Oh, the other thing that happened is Uber Eats doesn't deliver here, and I don't know anything about this place. Like, I'm kind of hesitant to take an Uber and go sit by myself at a restaurant in a place that I don't know anything about. So, how do you eat? I have my Shakeology. I have a bunch of snacks, but I don't know. I'm gonna get some good dinner. Maybe I'll meet a new friend in the lobby. What do you think? I could probably meet a new friend in the lobby. Okay, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Bye.